Was the Trainman the first architect of the Matrix? The Trainman, the homeless-looking program who managed to capture the one in a simulation outside the control of the Matrix. Who was this mysterious character? Well, there is a theory that he was the architect of a previous simulation. Interestingly, this old theory could be key to understanding how the Merovingians survived for so long. Did Matrix Resurrections give us additional clues about the Trainman's true identity? In this video, we will be talking about the God of Mobil Ave. Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
To understand what happened to the Trainman, we must talk about one of the most popular theories of this channel, the theory of the Trainman, the first architect. After using his powers in the real world, Neo fell into a coma and his consciousness ended up in a world between worlds, Mobil Ave, a separate simulation outside the Matrix created by the Trainman. We don't know which version of the Matrix the Vagabond program comes from, but we do know that he has been around since, at the very least, the 5th simulation. In Enter the Matrix, the Trainman revealed that the last city of Zion only lasted 72 hours after the machines invaded it.
72 hours. 72 hours.
What did you just say?
That's exactly how long Zion lasted last time.
What do you mean and who are you?
Me? Nobody. Just a spectator enjoying the ride.
If the Trainman witnessed the destruction of the 5th Zion, it means that he was in the real world. We believe this because Mobil Ave is located between the Matrix and the Machine City. The Trainman can enter and exit the Matrix whenever he wants, which could explain how he witnessed the destruction of Zion. It is also possible that he is not an exiled program, but an administrative program, like the architect, which is why he can create simulations. The Trainman created Mobil Ave as a hidden backdoor to the Matrix, and it is an intriguing creation to say the least. Neo's consciousness disconnected from his body. It happened after he used his powers in the real world. We theorized that the anomaly's code within Neo, the power of the One, connected to the Sentinel's wireless signal to destroy them. The code separated Neo's mind from his body, but instead of his consciousness returning to his body, it took a detour and ended up in an unknown location between the Matrix and the real world. Neo had no powers in Mobil Ave. The Trainman, as he says confidently, was God there. No other programs, not even the agents or the anomaly, can defeat the Trainman inside Mobil Ave.
I built this place. Down here I make the rules. Down here I make the threats.
Why is the Trainman so powerful in this place? The agents of the Matrix follow the rules of the simulation, and the One can bend those rules. However, his strength and speed are still based on a world built on rules. Neo not having powers in Mobil Ave makes us believe that maybe Morpheus wasn't completely right about what the One is capable of. The special code inside Neo, which makes him the One, grants him amazing abilities within the Matrix. However, these abilities depend on the language and rules of the Matrix program. If Neo is in a different simulation, such as Mobil Ave, where the program rules and language are different, the One loses its powers. This shows that Neo's powers are tied and limited to the conditions and environment of the Matrix simulation code. If the Trainman is using programming language much older than the Matrix, the incompatibility between the anomaly and said simulation will result in a powerless one. Also remember that in Matrix Resurrections, it was revealed that the integral anomaly, the code inside Neo, depends on the existence of Trinity. So perhaps the code being stuck in Mobil Ave, far away from Trinity, prevented Neo from activating his powers. Now, although the Trainman was a simple program smuggler or mule, he did create a simulation as complex as the Matrix.
I have sent her a dessert. A very special dessert. I wrote it myself.
The Merovingian's ability to alter the Matrix and the Trainman's creation of his reality outside the Matrix suggest that the Frenchman could be an older version of the anomaly and the vagabond could be an older version of the architect. Now, we proposed this theory on this channel long before seeing the Merovingian's eccentric return in Matrix 4, where he now looks like a homeless person, just like the Trainman. The Matrix Resurrections revealed that the architect is no longer in charge of the Matrix, and that the Merovingian has lost all of his authority and influence. The Merovingian's mental and physical state suggests that the Trainman's power was much greater than we initially thought. The homeless-looking Trainman was solely responsible for transporting exiled programs, and was always on the run, kind of like who the Merovingian is now in Matrix 4. This leads us to think that, just as the Merovingian lost all of his power and status, the Trainman must have lost his administrative status and power. His only means of survival was to hide and sneak from simulation to simulation. The odds that the Trainman was an architect from the past increased with Matrix Resurrections. The analyst becomes the new architect, the Matrix continues, and the Merovingian looks like the Trainman. So what happened to the Trainman? The Merovingian dressed in rags, all dirty and stinky, and using low-frequency portals to move around the simulation, indicate that he has now assumed the role of the Trainman. But the Trainman could very well still be alive, since he wasn't really involved in the Merovingian schemes. The Merovingian surviving the machine's civil war suggests that he had a place to hide away from the war, and there was no better place than Mobil Ave, the perfect hidden location where the Merovingian and his people could wait out the storm. How long was the Merovingian waiting inside one of those hidden simulations with nothing to do, just waiting for things to settle down, slowly losing his sanity? Years? Decades? More? It's scary to think about. We honestly don't think we will be seeing the Trainman again. His purpose has now fallen onto the Frenchman. The guy is even dressed for the role. If the Trainman was one, or even the first architect, he was replaced by the better version, whom we met in Matrix Reloaded, and in turn, the analyst replaced the better version. It seems that the title of architect is passed down over time, like many other characters in the Matrix saga: the architect, the integral anomaly, the agents.
Upgrades.
In truth, little is known about the Trainman, but he may very well be one of the most dangerous programs that have ever existed in the Matrix. But do you agree? Was the Trainman the architect? And is the Merovingian the new Trainman? For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.